There are going to be many times in your lives where you're going to be in this trance-like state where whatever you try to do, whatever good you try to do for the betterment of your life, it feels like it does not work. It feels like it leads to no progress, no results. And in turn, it makes you feel defeated, kind of hopeless, pointless. And it feels like during that trance-like state, when you're in that state, it feels like life itself it's kind of stood still for a while. And in your mind, you have this kind of this foggy sensation, which in turn is weighing you down, preventing you from taking these steps forward, preventing you from continuing with your life. And in turn, you feel this kind of a stagnant feeling, like you're stuck in this place. And everything you do, everything you try to make happen, no matter what, you can't seem to just get out of this place. You're trapped, you're stuck. And the days go by, maybe sometimes the weeks go by, the months go by, and you're still remaining in this place, stagnant. And this feeling comes up to you like, am I just going to be here forever? Am I going to remain stuck here forever? Because it's not like you want to be in that position. It's not like you want to give up. You don't want to give up. You don't want to be in that position. But simply moving in life, just living, has brought you in that position. And for some reason, you're stuck in this trance-like state where you can't move forward. You can't tread forward. And I know you don't want to give up, or you don't want to be in that position, because I was in that position for many, many times. Every time you try to get up and take a step forward, you keep falling. And this kind of makes you wonder, is my life really just going to be like this, where I'm stuck in this place for who knows how long? You see everybody else making progress with their lives. You see your friends getting to their like favorite jobs, getting these dream lifestyles. You see people on the internet making a huge ton of money, or whatever it is that is attractive to you. You see these people making it happen while you remain stuck in this place, in this trance-like state, with this heavy fog-like feeling in your brain, in your mind. And this thing, it's nothing, it's not an uncommon thing. A lot of people feel like this. I felt like this for a long time. More times than I'd like to admit, but this trance-like state, it's a trap set by, this modern world, by modern evil. It's kind of masked with these instant pleasures, which makes you kind of sedated, so that you don't have any motive, no like drive to pursue something. On the surface level, you're content, and you might be even kind of happy. But deep down in your core root, you have this sense of craving for direction, for purpose, for a goal, for a dream life maybe. And I don't want to seem kind of over dramatic here, but many people, they fall into this trance-like state, this trap of the modern world, and they continue to live their lives as if nothing is happening, as if they don't have this deep sense of craving, of purpose, of direction. They continue to live their lives. They find a partner, they start a family, they get a job, they make progress in their jobs, but deep down, as they continue to get older and older and older, they still have this, it still feels like they lack something. This deeper sense, this craving for purpose, the craving for a goal that was truly theirs. So how do you actually get out of this trance-like state, this hypnotic trap of the modern world? The first step to solve any problem is to realize that there is a problem in the first place. You need to accept the fact that you have fallen into this trance, into this trap, into this whatever you want to call it. Accept it. Accept the fact that you're in this trance, and you have been for maybe months now, maybe even years now. and you'll know that you're in this kind of a trance-like state when you have this kind of a heavy feeling in your mind, this foggy feeling in your mind, where whenever you do something for yourself, for your future family, whenever you do something for something purposeful, you have this kind of a magnetic pull towards something that will give you instant pleasure, something which doesn't really require much effort. You'll know that you're in this trapped state when deep down, whenever you scroll on YouTube, scroll on Instagram, or do something, let's say unproductive, you have this deep sense of shame and guilt, where you know that you can be doing something better, but you don't have the energy to do so. That's when you know that you're in this trance-like state. I can tell you from personal experience that whenever I was watching those Netflix shows, whenever I was watching Mr. Beast on YouTube or whatever it was I was watching, I had this kind of a guilty feeling of that I could be doing something better. I could be doing something much, much more purposeful, something for my future self, something that I can reap the rewards of maybe 5 years later. I had this deep sense of shame and guilt. And when you have that in your life, whenever you have that, when you're doing something, let's say fun, that's when you know you are in this trance-like state where you have this deep craving for doing something for yourself, but something is preventing you from doing so. So first, accept the fact that you have fallen into this trance-like state. And then you need momentum. Without momentum, you cannot break out of this trance. Momentum gives you the energy, it gets you the energy, the strength required for you to break out of this trance. And you gain momentum by doing the simplest task possible, which is aligned to your purpose, to the direction that you want to be going in. And by the easiest task, I mean the easiest tasks. I mean simple as just making out your bed, maybe drinking a little bit more of water. And the reason I say start with the simplest tasks is because that gets the ball rolling. And the reason you want to get the ball to start rolling is because without the ball even rolling, you can't make it speed up, right? Only once you get the ball rolling, you can start inputting more tasks, more positively aligned tasks to make it go faster and faster and faster. When you make the ball roll faster, that's you gaining momentum. When you start doing more positively aligned tasks, starting from that simple task of just making your bed, your momentum, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and before you know it, you're out of the trance, you're out of that dark place. You can't start and straight away do the hardest task possible, because once you do that, it's going to take a lot more effort. So that's why you need to gain the momentum, so that the hard task, the big effort task, it's going to seem smaller and easier, because now with the extra gain momentum that you now have, you can easily push through any big hard task that you previously couldn't do. And finally, you need patience. There is no quick wins. There is no easy way to get a win or get the results that you want. You need to stick through the process. You need to go through the tough times. You need to go through the experience. You can't just go to the end result straight away. For getting out of this trance too, you can't expect to get it done in just one single day. It's going to take days. It's going to take weeks. Sometimes it might even take months. But you need to build a lot of momentum for you to break out of this trance, because if you just think that you got it done in one day or so, in reality, you might feel like you have gotten out of this trance for a few days, but soon, after a week or so, you're going to get back in this trance just because you didn't stick through. You weren't patient enough to build the necessary amount of momentum for you to break out of the trance. Anyways, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this. I hope you gained something out of it, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Anyways, make it happen, man. See ya.